Bill, thank you very much, and good afternoon, everyone. Let me begin by thanking TechAmerica for hosting this event here today. And I'd like to welcome all of you to Cyber101. So I hope that I'm sure that you're going to get a lot out of this panel discussion here today. I know you have an outstanding lineup of speakers, and I'm just proud to be able to be here today to help kick this event off, but also to continue to raise awareness of what I consider to be one of the most pressing national security threats and challenges that we face as a nation today. Let me also recognize that you're going to hear from my partner in this whole effort, Congressman Mike McCall, from the state of Texas. This has truly been a bipartisan effort, and none of this would have been possible without his passion and dedication and leadership, whether it was on our time on the Homeland Security Committee, together on the subcommittee on emerging threats and cybersecurity, science and technology, or the work we did as co-chairs of the CSIS Commission on Cybersecurity for the 44th presidency. It's been a true privilege working with Mike, and I know that we're going to continue all of this both in this session of Congress and hopefully many more to come. And again, Phil Bond, I just want to thank you, Phil, for your outstanding leadership on all of these issues. You truly have been a partner of this, and I thank you for your work on this as well. I just have some brief prepared remarks I'd like to lead off with. But this has become a real passion of mine. As I said, it's one of the most pressing national security challenges that we face today. So once again, thanks for TechAmerica for coming to the Hill and bringing such a strong panel to discuss the range of threats that we face online today. And I'm not going to take up too much of their time, but I did want to quickly emphasize the importance of our public and our private partner sectors, our private sector partners in their critical role in securing our federal networks and keeping our citizens safe online. In the world of the armed forces, the heavy lifting in so many ways is conducted by the individual services labs for advanced cutting-edge research and development. And while government-sponsored research plays a huge role in cybersecurity, our nation's strength online lies really in the creativity of our domestic computer industry. Day after day, new threats continue to evolve, as we all know, at an alarming rate. As the number of lines of code that's produced to fight these threats increases, interestingly enough, the average line of code in malware has stayed nearly constant since the late 1980s. It's a really interesting statistic. I'll just read that one more time. As the number of lines of code that is produced to fight these threats increases, the average lines of code in malware has stayed nearly constant since the late 80s. So if you replace the lines of code with dollars, you can see that the alarming trend that dollar for dollar our government spending is divergent from the actual threats that we face. We simply cannot spend our way out of our security problems. Instead, we need new ways of thinking about security by focusing on real risks, not just potential vulnerabilities. So protecting our government from massive cyber exploitation clearly is a huge task that cannot be accomplished without the trust built up through our public-private partnerships, and I'm a big believer in that. The key here is engaging in a transparent manner on issues like threat information sharing and policy requirements. I believe that it's absolutely essential that we keep this relationship strong and work together to solve the enormous challenges that we face online. I just wanted to begin by saying that I really do applaud the Obama administration for taking on cybersecurity as a major issue so early on in the tenure. Unfortunately, though, I fear that as time goes by and the public becomes more and more desensitized to the number of threats that we're facing, the potential for men to find real solutions to these challenges is fading. Now, these days, the headlines, of course, as we've all seen, brings news of vulnerabilities in the power grid or attacks against our financial system. It seems to no one's surprise. But I would say that clearly many are frustrated by the pace of progress in cybersecurity, and quite frankly, they should be. So analysts and senior officials talk privately about a cyber 9/11 scenario. I've used the term myself, reflecting a belief that as a nation, we'll be unable or unwilling to take any meaningful action on cybersecurity until we're forced to react to some catastrophic event. Well, I have to say that I share these fears, but I do reject the assumption that we as a nation are unable to shift gears and take action now to protect ourselves in the future. Now, with legislative groundwork laid last year, the White House and leaders in the House and Senate have an opportunity to work in a bipartisan manner to bring our nation in line with the technological realities that are facing us online today. I believe that this year we cannot lose our momentum because, as the panelists will explain tonight, threats are too real and the costs are too high. So with that, I'm going to stop there. I'm anxious to hear, I know you're anxious to hear from Mike McCall. I just wanted to take this opportunity to say thank you again for coming to share your perspectives this evening to our panel. And I'd certainly like now to turn it back over to TechAmerica. Bill, thank you very much.